Good evening. You're watching Pan Hindustan News and I'm your host. Tonight, we bring you an important and developing story concerning transgender rights in India. A newly proposed amendment to the Transgender Persons Law has sparked widespread debate across the country, drawing strong reactions from legal experts, activists, and even a Supreme Court-appointed advisory panel. The origins of this issue trace back to the landmark 2014 judgment by the Supreme Court of India in the case of Nalsa v. Union of India. In that historic ruling, the court recognized transgender persons as a third gender and upheld their fundamental right to self-identify their gender. This decision laid the foundation for legal protections and dignity for transgender individuals in India. Building on this, the government enacted the Transgender Persons Protection of Rights Act in 2019. However, over time, concerns emerged regarding the implementation of this law. In response to these concerns, the Supreme Court of India constituted an advisory committee while hearing a case involving workplace discrimination faced by a Delhi-based trans woman, Jane Kaushik. The court not only awarded compensation in her case but also observed that several provisions in the 2019 Act and the 2020 rules remained ineffective in practice, despite being mandatory on paper. To address these gaps, the court set up a committee headed by former Delhi High Court Judge Justice Asha Menon. The committee included representatives from 7 union ministries and was tasked with drafting practical policy recommendations to strengthen transgender rights. Fast forward to March 2026. The government introduced the Transgender Persons Protection of Rights Amendment Bill. This bill proposes several significant changes. First, it seeks to remove the explicit recognition of a transgender person's right to self-perceived gender identity. Second, it aims to redefine who qualifies as a transgender person, potentially narrowing the scope of inclusion. Third, it introduces a requirement that individuals must obtain approval from a medical board to receive a transgender identity certificate and ID card. It also pointed out that some criminal provisions in the bill are already covered under existing laws. The advisory committee concluded that the proposed amendments go against the principles laid down in the Nalsa judgment. For further updates, do like, share and subscribe to Pan Hindustan News.